Poultry farming is one of the fastest growing segments in the agricultural industry in Nigeria. It is one of the most lucrative agricultural business ideas in Nigeria today. Poultry farming is the process of raising domestic birds like ducks, turkeys, chickens, etc. for their eggs or meat. It doesn't require huge capital to start up, as you can start from the comfort of your house if you have enough space to take the number of birds that you desire. Rearing of birds has become such a common practice in Nigeria's agriculture system, with Nigeria's poultry industry being pegged to be worth over 1 trillion naira. Amongst all kinds of poultry farming, that is chickens, turkeys, geese and ducks, chicken is the most common one, as farmers get a great number of chickens regularly, either the egg for food or the meat. The high consumption of the end products, that is chicken, meat and egg, means that they are in constant demand in the marketplace and even at various homes in Nigeria today, and this makes poultry farming very lucrative, as it seems to be a potent source of animal protein outside fish, pork and beef. Nigeria's egg production is the largest in Africa, followed by South Africa. A poultry farmer will not find it difficult selling off his or her products. This is as a result of a rise in the number of hotels, restaurants, bars, social events and public holidays that are celebrated, and even individual families buying poultry products. Anyone can engage in the poultry farming business. It doesn't matter your educational or financial background. You can start at any level and grow as big as you want with time. The most important thing is that you are interested in starting somewhere. I have created this video to enlighten people about this beautiful world of poultry farming and to serve as a guide to the steps you can take to successfully start cashing out big in this farming industry. If you're still watching this video, then I'm pretty sure you're interested in knowing more about this and why you should actually go into this type of farming. The choice of white meat over red meat makes the demand for poultry products to be on the high. Quick return on investment. Poultry farming has a potential to bring in high profit when you know that if you invest in a day-old chick, in 45 days there's the potential to bring in very high profit. The initial capital is low compared with some other investments. With as little as 50,000 naira, you can start with about 100 day-old chicks, and in less than 2 months, you are selling fully grown chickens or you are selling eggs. Commercial poultry farming creates great employment opportunities for the job-seeking people. Poultry farming is an evergreen business that can never dry up. There are many poultry breeds available. You can choose any according to your desired production. Things you will need. Capital. Of course, the first thing you should actually think of is how to raise the capital for this project. Whether you're planning on going small scale or large scale, a bit of capital is needed to get things in place. Farm location. Poultry farms have been known to prosper well in rural areas where the cost of land and labor is relatively cheaper. The location should be easily accessible to the person taking care of it, whether it is you or a farm manager. Equipment. Necessary equipment needed in the taking care of birds should be readily available. Equipment such as feeders, drinkers, heaters, brooders, cages, crates with diverse types, brands, and specifications, all dependent on factors such as capital available, housing and rearing systems should be made available. Medications. There are routine medication and vaccinations that ensure the wellness of your birds to keep them safe from viruses, bacterial infections, pathogens, and just in case they catch an infectious disease. Steps to create your poultry farm. These are some of the steps you need to take in order to successfully start and run a poultry farm in Nigeria. Business plan. Every successful business should have a plan that will be followed to help achieve the goals you've set out for yourself. The business plan is like a roadmap leading you to where you are going in your business. It will help you know where you are at any point in time. You have to decide on the type of poultry system you want to adopt in the farm, where the capital will come from, and the market where the goods will be sold, since they are perishable goods. Learn the tricks of the trade. Poultry farming is a very delicate business that takes time and knowledge to cultivate effectively. So the first thing you should do is to try your best to gather knowledge about what you're going into first, whether from the internet or from a physical poultry farm close to you. There are several agencies that teach courses on how to succeed in poultry farming. You can enroll or consult a farmer near you, pay a token fee, and they will put you through the technical know-how. The reason for this training is that handling day-old chicks is extremely technical, and a novice in the business will surely get it wrong. Decide on the type of poultry bird you want. There are various poultry birds that can be reared for livestock business, such as chicken, goose, duck, turkey, etc. Like I said before, the major type of bird being reared in Nigeria is the chicken. So in this video, we will focus mostly on chicken since it has been tested and proven to give a high reward. Decide on method of breeding. You have some options in this category, and your scale of operation depends mainly on the amount of money you have available. There are 3 basic types of chickens: broilers, cockerels, and layers. Broilers are young males and females raised for meat. Layers are hens used for commercial egg production and then killed for meat. Cockerels, just like the broilers, are also for meat production and have a very special market demand, but then its growth is very slow, unlike the broilers that grow very fast. I will recommend you start with one breed, and when you've specialized in that, you can start mixing it up. Acquire a land. You have to get a piece of land for the poultry farm. The size of the poultry farm should determine the size of the land being used. A good poultry farm site should be away from the chaos and hustle and bustle of the city. It should be a calm and pollution-free environment. The farm must have adequate, clean and fresh drinking water sources nearby, and it should also be free from poultry predators. Good housing and shelter for the birds. A proper poultry house to protect the birds is extremely important. For example, you can create a deep litter, half litter, half slats and battery cage systems, or you can go with the free roaming system. Free roaming system. In the free roaming system, the chicks are given the freedom to roam about and fend for themselves. It is not highly recommended since you do not have control of the bird. The deep litter is based on the spreading of straw or sawdust material in indoor booths. The slated floor can be slated, iron rod or wood rippers used as floor, and about 2 to 3 feet above the ground level to enable drop-ins through the slats. Purchase some poultry farming equipment. There is so much poultry equipment that is available to make work like this easier. It is advisable to acquire some, if not all. Some of the necessary equipment include feeders, waterers, egg trays, nests, brooders, incubators, etc. Workers for the poultry. This depends a lot on the size of the farm you have in mind. If it is a small-scale farm, there might be no need for workers, but if it is a large farm, you will need some experienced labor to help take care of things and the environment. One person should be able to manage a farm with about 400 chicks, but any higher and you might need another set of hands. Feeding and water. I don't think I really have to tell you that your birds have to eat and drink to stay alive. This is where most of your time and effort goes into. A daily routine of provision and care has to be upheld. You can even decide to produce your own feed using ingredients available in the market, or purchase processed poultry feeds from the market. Poultry health and management. Birds are very fragile, especially when they are young and extremely prone to diseases that could lead to death, so proper health care has to be provided for them. Proper vaccination will prevent most of these diseases. Where they are stored also has to be managed well to avoid these diseases, because prevention, they say, is better than cure. Suitable market. From the time you start the farm, you have to begin informing people, that is potential clients, about the farm, because these products are perishable products, so you have to find a way to market them fast at good rates. A good strategy is to collect the names and addresses of your potential buyers, whether they are restaurants or fast food joints, and inform them that you can supply them with eggs and live chickens. Never neglect the power of social media as well. These are some of the pointers you'll need in order to start a successful poultry farm. Now go out there and start laying some eggs.
Thank you for watching. I'm Isaac. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel for more content coming up. See you in the next video. Bye for now.